This year we are launching really three very high-tech products, very different ones too. The first one is a product called Skin Perfection, and it's really focused on the anti-aging capacity of a cosmetic to fight against fatigue.
It's amazing, you can actually see the little capsules.
It's really a white formula, and when you apply it, let's say break into a color that perfectly matches your skin tone.
Wow, that's amazing.
Second product is a Revitalift Blur, which is a very useful product also to resurface the skin instantly, but also to work in depth to fight the aging process. And they will work to reinforce the skin barrier function, which is also something very important to stabilize color, but also drawn features, because you know the first signs of fatigue are really related to dehydration. So with this kind of emulsion, you will really make like a seal inside the epidermis, so that you're really slowing down the dehydration. And finally, the most sensorial product that we've developed ever, the Age Perfect Extraordinary Oil, which is not only a sensorial product but also very efficient in the prevention of aging signs. Most of women would say, okay, I have a combination skin or I have oily skin, it's not for me. Well, this one has antibacterial properties and it's so dry in texture that it can really suit all skin needs. It gives an instant radiant effect, but also it stabilizes your makeup.
We have the So Couture mascara, Golden Million Lashes. It's going to help you to do something quite natural actually. It's not the butterfly effect, it's not like the excess or whatever, and it's quite easy like to stretch and to separate all the lashes with this new brush. And then we have the So Couture eyeliner with a super precise applicator, super thin. It's soft and resistant at the same time.
It's actually got bristles, like it's a brush, not a not a textile.
Yeah. So I apply the mascara, then I wait a few minutes till it's dry, and then basically it's kind of a support. It's because it's dry, so you just have to put the applicator, and it helps you like to draw the perfect line.
That's
so
a
yeah,
good tip.
it's a good tip. And then to continue with the mascara, this is more extreme. So we have the manga, like with mega extra volume.
Are they a different color?
Yes, they are.
Cool.
So you have like, and of course the texture is waterproof, so it's quite intense.
It's really cool.
And sometimes I like to mix the three of them. So I start with the black, and then I can apply, for example, on the top the turquoise one, and a little bit of the clam blue on the bottom.
Yeah, that's really
it's quite. Yeah. The new eyeshadow with a new texture. It's a mix between cream and powder, so it's super easy to apply with your fingertips. And to be honest, with this texture, you don't have to blend it too much, so apply it from like the middle, and then you stretch it a little bit that side and a little bit on that side, all over the eyelid, and then And then the lips, the new Rouge Extraordinaire, so it's not a lipstick, it's not a gloss, it's a little bit of both.
I like the applicators,
me too.
So flexible.
It's transparent, but still very strong in terms of pigment, and you have this incredible shine.
Good to see you again. So this is our LeBlanc collection. If you guys have played with any of the traditional white polishes, you know that they go on very streaky and thin. With this white, we actually use what we call stretch fibers within the formula. So when you apply it, the fibers kind of bend together. It's almost like stretching on a dress, and the product basically self-levels. Each of the colors have that same technology, but we wanted, instead of pastels, we wanted to take whites that have been kind of washed with color.
How often do you recommend women get a manicure?
I recommend probably once a week, or at least do a polish change. Works perfect. You can get a manicure every 2 weeks, and then you can do a polish change on yourself once a week if you don't want to keep the color. But the cool thing that we're doing with L'Oreal is we're trying to come out with the products to really allow women to do it at home. So it's a really cool collection. White seems to be so hot right now. Everywhere, like from architecture to fashion, and of course beauty as well. Before, the hot accessory was, you know, the bag, the belt, the shoe. Now the hot accessory is the nail. It's like, how does the nail complete the look? You know, in fashion we're seeing so much texture and dimension and layering. Well, how do we create that for the nails? So the best way we found is to come out with really cool top coats. There's so much new technology that allows us to do some really cool, neat things. One of those being tweed, which are like little tiny fibers.
The phylloxan concentrates inside the fiber, and that there is absolutely no phylloxan on the outside, meaning that really it's something which works from the inside and which consolidates the hair inside.
I think I need to use the shampoo. I think I am going to start using that shampoo because I want thicker hair and I want the styles to stay. I'm going to try it.
So imagine you're coloring your hair since a little while, or you're not happy because it's too flat, too uniform. Buy that and create some contrast onto your hair. The good trick about it is to cut your hair first, because if you do the ends and you cut them, detangle them, also because these are, you know, you detangle them, you place the separation, and don't do any separation, you know, don't do any, just go into it without doing the separation.
How long would it take to dye your hair at home with these bits?
With this it takes 10-15 minutes to apply and 30 to 45 minutes to pose, depending on what you want.
What tips do you have for people that have never really tried it before?
My advice would be, know what you want right now, you know, and stick to it while you do it, you know. Don't say, oh, maybe more here, maybe more here, maybe more here, you know. Yeah, because, you know, it's like chocolate. You start 1, 2, 3, and after it's too much, you know.